Today we are back with the landscaping series on the Nebraska Lands USA map. The job for today will be to build a pad for a generator and to dig a trench from the pad to the house. We will be using the Cat Backhoe, the 2nd gen Dodge dump truck, and the Ram flatbed. I came over to the shop a few hours early, did a little bit of office work. Now it's time to get going on today's job. We'll be taking the 2019 Ram 5500 with a gooseneck trailer. Yes, we will be trailering the backhoe over to the job site. I definitely think this will be better, especially since the tires will get all muddy and we are not really allowed to drive down the road and get the roads covered in dirt and other materials. This is somewhat of a big project here for us. We first have to build the pad, put the generator in place, and then dig that trench. And I would say it's probably 25 to 30 foot trench, and we do have to go down below the frost line as well. So we do have to keep all of that in mind. Now we will be using the backhoe to lift the generator in place, and we actually did rent a pallet fork for that, which is already at the job site, which is good to go. But this is our first job getting to use the brand new 420 fit backhoe by Wood Meadow Farming. I can't wait for it. I will be doing a lot of excavating using the back, and I think we'll try to use a front loader to maybe dig down for the pad just to make it a little bit faster of a process. Now we do want to position this a bit better on the trailer than what we've previously done, so we'll actually put the ramp and then we'll back it up so that the axle is over the wheels. I think that's going to be the best thing. Now it would be better to have those axles a little bit further up, but I think right about there seems to be good, and we want that right on the edge there, and we'll get that lower down. Perfect. We'll throw a strap over there, 4 points there, and 1 on the bucket. So we got the backhoe all ready to go. Let's get closed up here and head on out. Now we do have some mowing videos coming up. We do have a lot of clients that we do the lawn care side of the business for, so I can't wait for those. We haven't done one of those in quite a long time. I hope everyone's having a great day. Mine's been a bit busy, and the temperature is warming up, but I hope everyone just gets out and about and really gets to enjoy these YouTube videos. But here we are at the job site. It's not too far, and that's a good thing. We definitely want jobs that are very close. So I think before we even get unloaded, let's kind of go for a full walk around of the job. So here it is. We have to put the generator over here. It's going to be a pretty big pad. We have to dig up all this dirt, put a nice concrete slab down just around 5 to 6 inches thick, and then we have to dig a trench from here all the way to the power. So this is going to be good. Now the customer really wanted a generator to make sure that when the power goes out they'll still have it. But here we go. This is the generator, and there it is. So our dump truck I did bring by a little bit earlier today, so let's get it warmed up. Now we do have permission to drive the dump truck and the backhoe onto grass. Now we did tell them there might be some kind of tire tracks, but other than that I really don't think we'll have any problems with the grass here. Now I chose the backhoe today because this is very versatile, especially since we could use it as an excavator but also as like a skid steer, and that's one of the reasons why I really like this so much. Now what I'm thinking about doing, like I did touch upon, I really want to see if we could kind of scrape some of this off, and I think that would be a little bit better. So I think we'll bring the dump truck around back. Now for the excavating over here, I actually want to unload it probably in the dump truck so we don't damage any of the grass and do the least amount, and then we'll just kind of shovel it off the truck back over here. Now for all of my videos, I do try to have a high level of realism and roleplay, and I really do enjoy doing that. Now I'm trying to have kind of the least damage to the grass, and that's going to be why I'm going to try to back in on the side here. I actually just noticed that both of our rams are in the same glue, which is awesome. Big shout out goes out to all the mod creators in the community for their hard work making awesome mods. It's a lot of fun being able to use them in wood metal farming, make some awesome mods. So I really do appreciate you and everyone else making these mods for us to use. Now I have touched upon it many times, Backhoe is one of my favorite pieces of machinery. I really do like them for snow removal, everything. They're just so versatile. Now there are times where a skid steer and an excavator by themselves are better off, but I thought that this would be cool, especially to use on the first job. If you do have any cool recommendations here for the landscaping series, please let me know. Like I did touch upon, we do have some landscaping, some lawn care mixture coming up, but a lot of jobs, and I think we'll use some jobs where we need more than one piece of machinery, which will be neat. So I am able to dig down the 6 inches we need now. I want to get a bucket with teeth for this. I think that is something we need. So I think, why don't we hop into the landscape tool, put the concrete down, and then we'll actually get that brought over, and then we'll work on the trench after that. Now this generator, I was told, was just over 1,500 pounds, 1,600 pounds, so I don't think we'll have a problem. This has a lifting capacity of a pretty large number, and let's kind of see if we can pick it up. And perfect, we'll lift it up. Yeah, this thing is lifting it like a champ. And really quickly, let's hop out here and put that pad into place. Now, I am trying to get this map ready to go with the bags for all the different materials. It is a bit tricky. Hopefully, we could get that in place there. Next up, I do want to do a little bit of grass touch-up just to kind of fix this up just a little. Perfect. They did want the pad a little bit bigger than the generator, which is definitely a good thing to have. And there we go. We got the generator in place. Let's leave the power fork back over here, and the rental should be picking it up, I think, later today. Now it's the fun part where we actually really get to try out this for the first time. Now what I'm thinking is it might be a little bit faster for us to kind of start off on this side. Yeah, I think we'll work our way from over here to the house, and I do want that little bit of an angle. I think that would be good for us right about there. Perfect. Let's get the Cummins moved over there. Now the goal is to not damage as much as we possibly can, and that's a pretty hard thing to do, but I think let's go this way right there, and we'll just leave it running. Get the seat turned around here. This is my first time really getting to use the back part here. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to see with these backhoes when you're working from the side just a little bit. Now just making sure the front is stabilized. Yep, that's perfect. Nice stable base, and we're ready to go. And let's do some of this view. So it looks like we are kind of doing it, which is nice. This is a much slower process here because I'm still kind of learning the controls. But so far, I mean, this backhoe looks so cool. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what is your favorite piece of machinery? Mine's definitely a backhoe, and I think next would be a skid steer. We're digging down just around 2.5, 3 feet is what they require here in the state of Nebraska. Now I am using a Xbox controller here for my videos. It really helps out, I will have to say, with having a nice smooth kind of loader arms, and we are kind of filling that up, but it is a bit slow. We are doing it little by little, and I will definitely have to kind of get used to it there. Now, one thing I think is going to be something that we need to do is probably to kind of learn these machines kind of not on the customer's properties, and maybe at kind of our own test grounds. I think that would be a pretty cool thing. Let's move the truck down since we did down there. Now, we do have to be careful on where we are placing the backhoe since we are kind of digging the trench. We'll be just kind of putting this on the side area. I think that's kind of the only place we can. I don't really want to kind of be over it because that's going to be tricky to get ourselves out of. And up front, we'll lower that down. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that base. I mean, the back wheels come off the ground. That's just so cool and very realistic. Nice big bucket we got there, probably one of the best buckets, and we are kind of moving the back end of this around. That's okay when it's just kind of going to be a big learning process, but we're making good headway though, even though this is a little bit slow. A lot more practice will have to be taken to get pretty fluent with these controls, and I do go between a lot of different machines here, the skid steers, the mini excavators, and everything, and it is a bit tricky, I will have to say, but we made pretty good progress. I think we'll stop here, grab a bite to eat, but this cat backhoe, I cannot wait to use on much bigger projects as well, and we are getting some more jobs for these bigger equipment, which is always a good thing, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got to use the 2019 5500, the gooseneck, the second gen here, and it's getting filled up quite a bit, definitely a pretty good amount, and we got the pad done, a little bit more work, and then the last 3-4 feet we're going to have to dig here by shovel. But thanks for watching, stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.